Hello everyone and welcome back to Conquest. Today we're going after Ruinous Shores. Oh yay. Alright, well last time we took Biomass and Stain Mountain, so we only have a single option left, and that is to go to Ruinous Shores. We could also, I think, research Ground Factory, and that's probably Air Factory as well to get the Fungal Pass, but this is the one that we currently have, so I think we're gonna have to go from there. Alright. Let's head on into Stained Mountains. Hopefully I can launch from Stained Mountains. It looks like I can. Okay, good. I wonder if that's because I have the Foundation Core, because I do know that kind of lets you launch to the, Oh, yeah, look at this. We can now go to 222, 218, and 227 if we wanted to. I don't know why we would, at least right now, because we're still kind of in the middle of the campaign, but at least we have the option because we have the Foundation Core. Okay, that makes some sense. Anyways, we're going to launch from Stained Mountains all the way over to Ruinous Shores, and I did go ahead and just crank up the time speed here just to get a little bit of resources so that we can bring with us over there. I am going to try to bring a Foundation Core, so we do need to get some silicon built up, so we may have to sit here for just a little bit longer getting some resources. Also, since we are just kind of sitting here, we may as well go ahead and get some research. I think I probably want to finish off some of these that don't cost a whole lot of silicon. Cryofluid mixer is one of those, the separator is another one, the coal centrifuge is a third, and would you look at that, that is the multi-press. That is the upgraded graphite press. We really need that. That would be amazing to have. So let's go ahead and pick that up as well. Now, another thing I could do is increase production over here because it looks like titanium is kind of the bottleneck right now, but I think we're going to be okay. We can just wait around a little longer. Although also while we're waiting, we can go ahead and try to pick up liquid container, even though we don't have the titanium for it. And I think we'll wait a little bit on the ground factory. Actually, let's not, because we're going to have to get more silicon anyway, so we may as well just get that researched as well. And we can pick up air factory as well. Flare costs 7 silicon to research, and dagger is 5 silicon and 5 lead. So, yeah, we can go ahead and get those two researched. That was extremely cheap. I wonder why those are so cheap when crawler is not. 400 silicon, 400 graphite for that? Decently expensive. And also the mono is quite expensive as well. I mean, to be fair, mono is quite useful, but also that's a little more pricey than 5 silicon. But I am going to go ahead and unlock the mono because we might as well. We can grab the liquid container. I'm going to hold off on the tank because we need to save up the titanium to actually launch over. And for the multi-press, maybe I should also consider getting Lancer, because Lancer is quite a good turret, so I wouldn't mind it. Well, we can get liquid tank now, and then we're still waiting for multi-press. Alright, there we go. Multi-press is complete. Do we have enough for the Lancer? Almost, so I think I'm going to wait a little bit to get some titanium. We might as well. Ooh, also, I did just remember, Ruinous Shores does not have titanium in it, if I remember correctly. So, we are going to need to bring some over, and we're going to have to make melters and separators. Separators can give titanium, they cost it to build, but if you've got scrap and no titanium on the sector, you can get it there. So I need to bring these two over there. I am not going to deal with Ruinous Shores without titanium, because that's just going to be painful. Alright, 4.7k, that should be enough. Dude, time control is literally the greatest thing ever. I would have been sitting here for literal hours if we didn't have this, but we can go ahead and grab Lancer. I'm going to hold out on Parallax, because it is not that useful. Shock Mine. Yeah, sure, why not? That basically completes the entire research tree other than Large Door, which we can just grab, and the Parallax, but again, I'm going to hold out on the Parallax because we don't really need it at the current moment. Grab up a little bit more titanium by increasing the speed to 16 times. Now, another thing, if you are using this mod, if you go above 4 times, it kind of breaks the simulation a little bit, so you can run out of power. If you've got impact reactors, they kind of just don't really like that, so just be a little careful. But other than that, we have our resources, we've got everything ready. Let's go ahead and head over to Ruinous Shores. And we're going to take max resources, which looks to be 4,500, so that is not so bad. Let's do this. And I can already tell you, this is very different from the last time I've been here. Yeah. Wow, this river did not used to be here. The ore veins used to be a lot smaller. Unfortunately, they did keep the 2-drop zones, which is why this used to be so difficult. But if there is water units, they will go right the way this way and go straight for my core, which is right next to the waterfront. So this is going to be a little bit interesting. Now, luckily, we have a large plethora of coal right here, which will be perfect for power generation. We have a decent amount down here, which is going to be great for silicon, and we have a decent amount down here right next to some water, which is going to be fantastic for graphite production. So I have a feeling this is going to be our next massive production sector, because there's a lot of everything here. The only thing we don't have is titanium, but if you take a look down here, there's a lot of scrap. We can use that. We can mine it all up. We can run it through some separators and get some titanium that way. We have 2 minutes to prepare, so let's try to get power first, and then we will use laser drills to get all our resources into the core. Now, the unfortunate consequence of building steam generators like this is boats will really like to go over here and destroy them, so we are going to have to be a little careful. I'm just going to hope they don't send boats in, like, first, because if they do, that's going to be a long day, because boats hurt a lot. Okay, so this is making 3.63. We can run 5.5 turbines. What am I doing? So let's just put 5 down, and then we can do another 5 here, and then another 5 here. Okay, now the unfortunate thing about this is we do not have access to polys yet, so I can't really increase the build speed. We've already wasted about a minute of time doing this. It's hardly a waste, but you know what I mean. All right, there we go. We've got plenty of steam turbines. We have plenty of power. Also, try not to use all of the titanium before we can make more, because we absolutely need some to get started. Okay, now also, if I was smart about this, I would go grab some scrap and just wall off the south side here. So the enemies that spawn over this way are going to want to go up and around to my core instead of down this way, which is where all my infrastructure is going to be. And I'm just going to have to hope we don't have air units off rip, because if we do, it's going to be a long day. Also, we need to get another extremely large pump set up over here. Run some water down, and we can start getting all of our drills powered. Is 4 a little overkill on copper? Probably, but last time it wasn't, so I'm doing it. Oh, wait a minute. We also have arc. Totally forgot about that. Let's just throw some arc around our core real quick, and that should help with defense in the beginning. All right, and we got 4 enemies. It looks like we've got 2 daggers and 2 daggers, and they do look to be going this way. I wonder how these guys are going to get over here. Is there a break in the water? Over there? Okay. So I may want to put some defense over here. This is just early defenses after all. We're going to probably actually leave them here. I was going to say we're going to remove them later, but there's no point doing that. Are they going to be able to shoot this from there? They're not going to drown themselves, are they? Also, why are they going down? It's because it's easier to get to the core this way. What if we just put an open wall here? You think that would redirect them? Probably. Okay, I need to stop thinking about enemies. I need to continue mining resources. Oh, and we've got flares. Oh god. Okay, hold on. I didn't think they would show up this early. They're going to destroy the power generators. This is going to be really bad. Why are there flares this early? Oh, that's really close to being blown up. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Uh-oh. Yep. Let's just do this. Let's get a wave in here. We need to make sure that fires do not start, because if they do, they're not going to stop. Really? Oh, really? Yeah, I was worried this was going to happen. Okay, well, hopefully the wave can put this all out before it turns into a nightmare scenario. Too late. Okay, I think we're back. Okay, we're back. I need to get more air defenses. I will do that in a little bit. Let's just go ahead and get our lead going. Okay, there's our lead. We're going to need to get some better defenses here soon, so we probably should focus a little bit on that. Actually, I should not have deconstructed that. I should have just repaired it. Graphite would be great, and I think I have this little guy, which should be able to just grab some water and make graphite with some coal, and I think we can just take a little bit of water from down here, because we've got plenty and I don't want to have to run it from the river. These do take power, and it takes around 12 coal per second, but it's going to be totally worth it. And we do have some flares. Those 2 are going to go for those, and so are they. I'm very happy I rebuilt that. That was a great decision. Okay, but we're going to need a stupid amount of coal now, so let's see if we can get all that. I wonder, is that going to be enough? Also, did these get buffed? This did not used to take 6 coal per second. Either that or I'm just an idiot and did not do the schematic very well. I feel like these have increased. Oh well, that's fine. This should be 8 graphite per second, so we don't have to worry about that anymore, so that's nice. Okay, there we go. Graphite is now solved. The next thing we should do is probably glass. Unfortunately, the next lead patch is right where the enemies are going to be coming from, so maybe I want to get these south defenses built up already. We do have silicon, so we could use ripple. Over here, where's the actual drop zone? It's right here. I'm gonna tear this out. Yeah, if we maybe put some walls up here, so they want to go this way, and then we put ripple, or we just put ripple on this scrap here, and it'll just like demolish them. Oh, and now they're gonna go this way. This is a problem. And they did not get in range of the arc. That is too bad. Okay, you know what? I think I'm actually just going to put ripples right here, and we're just going to put a big wall like this. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Now, what about the top side? That's probably going to get destroyed. That's okay. I don't think they'll make it through the top, but I don't know if that for sure. Let's just put a bunch of ripples here. Probably not that many to start. Plus, we've got plenty of water. Uh-oh. Wow, they destroyed a lot. Okay. Before I leave, I'm going to put a mender down here because that is bad. Okay, they already broke through the wall over here. That's not good. Oh, we've got flares. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, where are you going? They're going for the graphite. They're going for the graphite. Oh, no. Don't light it on fire, please. Okay, get that fixed up real quick. Anyways, as I was saying, let's get these ripples going. Huh? We've also got a nice amount of water. It means we can water cool some of these. Okay, now we need to make silicon, so let's do that. Now, don't even ask me what I'm doing right now. This is literally just to get enough sand in to make 6 silicon crystals worth of silicon. Yeah. 15 enemies! Oh, I should have done this earlier. This is bad. Alright, well, we've got silicon. Unfortunately, it's not going to be used as ammo as early as I would have liked. Gonna put a couple ripples over here, and hopefully that will be enough. They will have silicon in them, so they will have increased fire rate and homing, so hopefully this will actually help us not die. Actually, I'm going to use an underflow gate. These need to be ammoed up at all times. And we're going to have to do the same thing over here, but actually I think for this side I'm going to put a lancer down. Maybe 2 of them. And let's get some large scrap walls as upgrades over here as well. There we go. That should hold. Yep, lancers take care of that, no problem. Okay, let's continue working on the south defenses. We do only have about 8 seconds before they show up, which is just oh so fantastic. 12 enemies, that's more manageable. Looks like a lot of them are flares though. I don't know where they're going. Straight for the core. Okay, great. You know what? I am actually very surprised they haven't destroyed that. I'm gonna have to get some more anti-air defenses over here, but that can wait. Oh wow, they just went around. Okay, really? Looks like this core unit has some tracking on the bullets, which is really nice. But also, why'd you go this way? I'm gonna take the overflow of this and then send that to the core, and then the actual ammo is going to go down this way. Okay, that should hopefully take out anything that goes this way, at least in the beginning. We can always add more of these later. Let's go ahead and get a mender down over here as well. And okay, that should hold for a little bit. That's going to be the south defense. Pretty much good to go. Actually, hold up. I really need to make glass, but I'm kind of lazy, so let's just do this. And we'll call that good for air defenses over here. Oh, dude. Ripple. Huge. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so that's going to be just fine. We probably need to go make north defenses as well. I'm just going to put some larger walls up here, maybe another mender, and I think we're going to be fine for now. I need to get more titanium before I run out, so that's the next thing we're going to do. And then I probably need to increase glass production from 0 to something. Probably use this lead over here, maybe that lead. I'm not really sure. Okay, but let's see. We need titanium. This is going to be weird. Trying to find the perfect places to place these. Yeah, that should do. 2 perfects and 2 -1s, that'll be alright. And you know what? I'm lazy. I'm just going to put a container down here, because you can share liquids between containers like this, so that I don't have to place a bunch of weird routers. So now let's see how much scrap are we actually making out of this. 4, 8. Wow, that's a lot. What? How much does a melter take? 6 per second, so we can just put 4 melters down? Hey, there we go. We've got new content, which is slag. I would assume we do not have any new research from that. Looks like not. That's okay. There we go. So now we've got plenty of slag. Now we need to run those into separators. This takes 4 per second. Each one of these takes 6, 24. So we need 6 of these, which I don't think is actually true since we're not making that much, but I'm just going to do it anyway. There we go. 6 of those. Those are all powered. Hopefully they don't take too much power. 66 each. That is kind of a lot. And also, yeah, if you dump slag on the ground, it does light fires. It's kind of a problem. I'm just going to throw a quick little mender over here. That should fix that up. And then this should now be making a whole bunch of various resources, which includes titanium. Now, the real question is, do I have the throughput for this? Probably not, but oh well. Also, 10 enemies is quite a lot. We do have some flares. That one somehow made it through. Seriously? Oh, they're doing the... Not really. Okay, do we have enough output speed for this? Not really. There we go. We'll just split that into 2 lines, and there we have our titanium problem solved, kind of. If we ever need more, we can always just mine more scrap and do more melters. Okay, so now we're at wave 11. We have all of our resources being produced minus glass. Let's go ahead and beef this up over here because we can. Okay, and there we go. That should be the south defenses pretty much good. We are going to need to get some more scatter, but I'll do that later. I think it's about time we build north defenses. We do not have anything up here, and it's kind of becoming a problem. Luckily, it looks like the spawn is right here, so I can put another wall of ripple over here. Plus, we've got some sand and coal. We can make some more silicon and ammo those guys up. And we got plenty of lead everywhere. You know what? Honestly, this sector is pretty resource dense, right? There's a lot going around here. I mean, look at this. We got huge batches of lead everywhere. We got huge batches of copper. We got sand in a whole bunch of different places. We got water basically everywhere, so water cooling is 100% free. We got plenty of scrap if you need to make titanium. Very good sector, all things considered. The only issue is it doesn't actually have titanium, so it can't score a super high, but it's not bad. It's not bad. So I'm going to give this a 4. Okay, now I also did have a couple of extra ideas. The first one is, why don't I build another power generator over here? So I don't have to run a power line, and then maybe I can connect them later. And the second one is, yeah, ripples have range. So let's use it. I mean, to be fair, the Arc and Lancer have been doing pretty well over here, but yeah, I think it's time for an upgrade. Okay, also, we should be able to shoot them while they're walking down while I'm building the next defense up there, which we're gonna have to get power first and stuff. Also, that generator has not been on ever. Okay. Yeah, I need to defend this. And rebuild that. Good grief, dude. Okay, there we go. We have any more flares or bees roaming around the map? No? Good. Okay, also, I kind of want to just see these guys get obliterated. Also, we can just do that. Wow, they'll shoot fast. Well, not as good as I would have hoped, but I think they work better when the enemies are going head-on at them, so I guess that does kind of check out. Okay, let's go ahead and get... I guess that'll do, and we can get some power out of this. Are they going for the silicon again? They didn't make it. Good. Oh, wait, we can make way more of these. I didn't even realize this. This takes 6 but makes 12? I think we need to double this. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. We probably should do that? Okay, but we do have power over here, so we can get these steam germines. Bro, turbine and generator are 2 different words. Anyways, so I'm gonna do 5 and 5. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Extra titanium. We are still running out. That's kind of a problem. All right, let's see if we can get this built up over here. We got our power. Now we need our silicon. I'm also going to need to get some glass here in a little bit because we're almost out. Ooh, we got some A-tracks, which is really bad because they're just gonna walk right the way this way. I really don't like these guys. I knew that would happen. I just didn't want it to, but it did. I think we're going to lose the entire power structure over here, and there's not a whole lot that I can do about it. And now they have gone this way. Why? Oh my god, bruh. It's all going to burn down. It's all going to burn down. This whole thing's gone. Shoulda ran ammo up here. Shoulda ran ammo up here. Why are you going back? There's nothing there! They like the factories. That's what they're doing. They're going for the factories. There's no way I'm going to be able to build this. Actually, wait, yes there is. I just don't build the crucibles first. I build everything else and then the crucibles, because then they won't think about it. Maybe that'll work. Luckily, these things still have to abide by the laws of don't drown, so they have to go this way, which is good. Oh, it made it? It made it? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we need defenses up there ASAP. Also, how's down here? Are we good? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, don't go this way. Go down. Thank you. We do have the flares going this way, but hopefully they get obliterated. Why is there a silicon crucible there? Okay, now we get all the sand we need. Alright, we got about 9 seconds. Hopefully they still go this way, even though I've built a wall over here. There's no reason to, because there's no factories. Okay, good. They're not going that way. The flares are going straight for my power generation again, so I probably should do something about that. And the core's under attack? What? Oh, there's flares here. Go away. Oh, there's Horizon. Uh-oh. Are we good? No, we're not. Uh-oh. Okay, well that could have been bad. We are going to have to get more air defenses. That is the thing we're lacking at the moment, and that is because I have not built glass yet. Wait, oh, they're going back up? Why? Oh, I didn't even think they'd go back up. Oh, no. You know what? That's my own fault. Wow, they really did just ignore the core. The second a factory got built over here, just turned around and went this way. Bro. I should have thought about that, but I didn't. Because, like, why would I? And they're still up here, bro. Go away. Well, luckily it's not going to happen again, because they should get rinsed by the ripple over here, but... Oh, come on, man. It's the 3rd time I've had to rebuild this generator. Also, I have not been paying attention to the south side. Are we good over here? Yeah. See, this is what I mean. Fighting on 2 fronts is very difficult. Okay, there we go. Now, everything over here should get obliterated off spawn, hopefully. Most of it. Well, that's alright. Just gonna throw in some salvos over here as some air for now. They aren't the greatest anti-air, but it's better than nothing. There we go. Now they have water, so hopefully they'll shoot faster as well. Okay, there we go. Now we should be good for a little bit. Hi. And, ooh, we've got some boats. Ooh, we actually have boats here, and we have boats as the guardians. Okay, we're gonna have to get the core defended. Well, we have the ripple here, so maybe we'll be fine. Looks like these flares are gonna get obliterated. The horizons are going this way. probably straight for the factories over here, and the boats hopefully will get destroyed by these ripple, although I don't have high hopes for that. Where are they going? I'm just going to put an extra wall down here so they don't just wrap around if they can, and then maybe I'll throw some more ripples over here just in case. And now we need to get some anti-boat defenses going over here, which we kind of already have. I'm just going to add more. There we go. That should serve as an anti-ripple defense, and I forgot you can't unload from turrets, so I don't know how I'm going to get ammo into this guy, but oh, I know. I'll just put it in myself. There you go. Enjoy. Okay. Looks like the waves have kind of settled a little bit, or my defenses have got so good that it doesn't matter anymore, so that's great. Now we can actually build some things, like glass. We still don't have glass. And there you go, there's some nice glass. That's like, what is that, 8 per second? Do these make at 2 to 2 to 2? They do. There you go, 8 per second of glass. That should be all of our resources solved. The only one we don't really have a whole lot of is, of course, titanium, but that's because, yeah, this thing is rather slow. It is a 16% chance to make titanium, so yeah, not gonna get a whole lot out of that. Oh my god, okay. Horizon, here we go. Yay. Bunch of flares coming up here. They're going for that. They're gonna destroy it. Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Not again. Please no. Anything but this. Seriously? What's the point of you then? Can't even put out a fire. Oh yeah, dude. We need better anti-air over here. Alright, 5 waves to go. 68 enemies is a lot. Also, I've got some glass going up here. Got a whole bunch of glass scatter on this side, so hopefully that'll take care of some air units. Gonna throw down a couple more ripples over here just because we don't have as many as we do over here. Plus, when these guys spawn in, they shoot straight into it. But on the top side, they really don't do that, so yeah. Also, we got a couple boats. Looks like 4 of them coming in, so we may want to just make sure that they get destroyed. It looks like that first one really just doesn't get hit at all, but I don't know, whatever. Okay, let me throw in some more ripple here. Yeah, that'll probably do. I really don't need this many, but I'm doing it anyway. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and hook up the power grids together because might as well. Because then we will have, like, we got 2.6k over here, and then over here we've got 900. So, yeah, might as well connect them all, get some extra power everywhere. Have some redundancy, you know. And you know what? I just had the sudden urge to get the parallax research done, so there you go. Boom, parallax. Now the research tree is complete. Again, well, for a little bit. Once we beat this, I bet we're gonna get some more research. Yeah, see, this is why I put these right here, because they just go straight for the container. And don't make it. Alright, well, I think there was a couple other things that we unlocked in here that we may as well just make so we can get it, like, in our database. One of which is the pyrite mixer. So, you know what? There you go. We have pyrite. Look at that. How exciting. Now, I am going to deconstruct that because pyrite is very flammable and I do not want my core to light on fire. I don't think that unlocked any new research. Oh, it actually did. Ooh, differential generator. Yep. Let's go ahead and grab that. That'll be nice. Probably won't end up using it here because we already have ample power with steam, but hey, at least we have it. Also, I think the cryo fluid mixer was another one. That'll be easy to do. I mean, we're not going to be using this, but at least we'll have it researched. I don't think it's going to unlock anything new. That is correct, it did not. Okay, I didn't think so. It would have unlocked impact reactor if we had blast compound, which I'm actually surprised we don't have the blast mixer yet. Facility 32M, maybe? Is that where it is? I don't know. Also, I should probably protect my glass factory over here. 57 enemies. Yeah, this is why I put the extra ripple over here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I think we're gonna make it. 2 waves to go until we have the next tier of boat. I don't remember the second name of boat. I know these guys are Rizo? Is that the second one? Uh-oh. I don't remember the boats. The boats are used like the least often, so I don't remember them. Oh, and we captured the Ruinous Shores to actually get the boat research. Oh, and then I can figure out the name. Rizo, and then what? 1 wave to go. It's just daggers. Daggers, flares, and horizon. Okay, never mind. Ooh! Oh god. Oh no. Oh wait. Oh no. No way. There's no way it ends like this. No way. I can't believe that. Is that all it takes? 6 horizon. Wow. Okay. And that right there, folks, is why I hate Ruinous Shores. We're going back. I don't care. Nope, we're going back. Good, most of my stuff's still here, because I left that as a setting. And I can just derelict repair it. Huh. I'm a fan of that. That's actually pretty cool. Yep. Give me all this back. All of it. Also, that is a very satisfying sound. Alright, everything got power down here. Are we good? Let's also go ahead and reclaim this south defense, shall we? Alright, let's see. I think we've got everything over here. Actually, I am not going to rebuild this because I have a feeling they're going to want to go for those. So I'm not going to let them do that. Alright, just like nothing ever happened. Alright, well, there's a couple things that I need to do before we start spamming through a bunch of waves. I'm gonna add a storage container down to the south side. I'm gonna make glass down here instead of using lead. You think that's enough air defenses for south? It better be. It better be. Now we gotta go deal with north. And I think that'll do for the north as well, because they mostly come up from this way anyway. And now, the last place that we need to defend against air, the core. Yeah. There will be no messing around with air ever again. I refuse to let that happen a second time. Anyways, now let's just go ahead and skip through a whole bunch of waves because, yeah, there's no real point in just waiting around again. And we have ammo boxes of everything. Everything is like super defended. I don't think we're going to have any problems at all. So let's just speed through this. Alright, and here we are back at wave 29. Guess what? It's the 6 flares. Wait, those are horizons. Every time. Hey, would you look at that? It's the 6 horizons that destroyed us last time. I wonder what's going to happen to them. That was absolutely not overkill. That was deserved. Okay, anyways, shall we launch the last wave and get this sector over with? I think that's a fantastic idea. Let's do it. There we go. Boss boat is the tier 2. I totally know the name of that. I don't. I have no idea what it's called. Looks like it is got a little bit of a higher range than the other guys, but that's okay. I think our 11 or so ripples are going to take care of this. No problem. As expected, that was no issue at all. Sector captured. And we unlocked a new piece of whatever that was. I have no idea which sector that's going to be. Let's go ahead and take a look. Windswept Islands. Oh, right, because we're going down the water path, aren't we? And I bet this is this coastline, or is that Naval Fortress, or something like that? I don't know. But we do have access to Windswept Islands now. That is pretty good. Also, I did just remember, we forgot to read the lore page about Ruinous Shores, so let's go do that. Past the wastes is the shoreline. Once this location housed a coastal defense array, not much of it remains. Only the most basic defensive structures have remained unscathed. Everything else has been reduced to scrap. Continue the expansion outwards, rediscover the technology. And that is probably all of the scrapped kind of structures that are laying around, like that one, this one, the one that I destroyed and started mining scrap out of, and I think there was one right here? Yeah. Oh, and here. Anyways, did we get anything new in research? We did. We got the naval factory and the reso. Unfortunately, I cannot see the name of the second one, which is the one that I forgot. So much for that. Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I would have gone after Fungal Pass this episode, but since we got obliterated by 6 horizons, that's going to have to wait for next time. Hopefully, attack maps on eradication difficulty are not extremely difficult, but I guess we'll find out. Goodbye.